Alright, guys. Welcome to the Bazaar. My name is Kowser Cool, and I really like playing this game. It's very complex, it has its ups and downs, and it is really one of the most prolific, kind of environmentally sound games that's available for people to play online, right? And what's so important is to understand that you get a free ticket every single day, right? So every day you can play this game for free. You can choose your 3 characters, right? And if you don't have this little free coupon, you have to pay 100 gems, right? 100 of these orange gems, which, believe me, is a lot, right? You can play non-ranked, but it's kind of just the same, you know. So you have one chance, right? You have one chance to get something good for free, right, in your life. And if you're able to find it, then that's, you know, what we're all fighting for. So I'm going to try out Vanessa. It's a character that I would like to play today. And we'll see how that goes, right? This will be uploaded to YouTube. So let's see if I can get anywhere close to the amount of wins that I would like to have, right? Vanessa always starts with Vanessa's quarters, right? So this is inside of a ship. Now what you choose here can really determine, it can make or break if you're going to be able to, you know, compete or not. I'm going to choose the rifle because that sounds like a lot of fun. Now, you have options, right? Just read the text.
Discounts for peace.
Do crow's nest.
Feel our energies resonating.
Now we're looking for a kind of one weapon build, right? But with Vanessa, you never really know. It could be, you know, everything combined. So this is your, let's turn down the music just a little bit. It's a tad too loud for my taste. It's a little bit more. There you go. So when you have a Vanessa that has haste, right? You do have a few more kind of options laid out for you. You play a little bit more of kind of a poison focus build, right? Now this person that we're about to fight is real, right? So we're going to see if we're rocket boots and a rifle is enough to...
Go ahead, underestimate me. It makes this more fun.
Is enough to kind of defeat him, right? He's got a yo-yo, a banjo, and a med pack. Now he's getting some pretty good scaling with his banjo. So every time that this goes off, this is charged for 2 seconds, right? So you can recap here. You can see this did 272 damage, right? Compared to 190 damage from just the rifle. We did have 8 seconds of haste, but wasn't enough to outdeal his scaling, right?
People here look so vulnerable.
We'll pick up a cove so we can start banking some money.
Ah, place to store the rest of the tyrant's gold.
Now I am really going to be dedicating, manifesting almost, right? A one build, right? A one weapon build. That's what I want to do. That's what I care about. So I'm going to focus on getting skills that are going to help with that one weapon build, right? Now I like damage. A lot of people go for crit, but I think damage is where it's at. So this now does 30 damage every 2 seconds, right? This can also be upgraded, just like that little frame, right? So right now it's silver, can go to gold, and then to diamond. Every time that you click on these, it opens up a new journey for you. So you can get a new skill, get a little bit of gold, get some XP. We now have enough room, right? Because this is a carpet, right? So we can't put anything else here. See, this won't fit. You can't fit everything together, right? So we put it like this. Your weapons have 20% crit. And if you have exactly one weapon, it has lifesteal, right? So this now has lifesteal, right? See how the little glowy 30? This is our backpack, okay? It's always important to have a backpack so that you know what stuff is hiding from others, right? Your non-weapon items have 5 crit. Sure. Now, we fight computers. If I defeat this rogue scrapper, I get 5 gold, 3 experience, and 1 item. Let's try it. So we're going to be looking for silencer. We're going to be looking for attack upgrade. We're looking for ship, of course. These are all things that we need to keep in mind as we're trying to get 10 victories, right? So right now we have 0 because we lost versus that other live person, right? He took some of our prestige, and our prestige is based off of what day it is, right? So we lost 1 prestige because we lost against a real person on day 1, right? Now, would you like XP, income, or risk it? You know? Let's invest. I think a little bit of early on econ is really, really important for this game. Now, she sells weapons, right? But we're actually looking for large items, because that's where the ship's going to be. So, let's check out this jungle ruin. Grab a little bit of extra experience.
Another empty chest, waiting to
And
be
then
filled.
now, we can get a bronze tier weapon, 2 gold, and a bronze tier loot item, or a bronze tier item. I'm going to go for bronze tier item. When you use the weapon to the left of this, deal 5 damage. Now you see, if we have more than one weapon, this loses its lifesteal. This also loses its reload, because whenever you reload this, if it's your only weapon, right? Down here at the bottom, that's your ammo on certain weapons. Swords don't have ammo, right? But weapons do. Now, we're pretty weak. But we're
You
gonna
should
do our
know,
best, right?
I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
Now they opted for a poison build, right? So this is gonna tick damage every second. This is a really good build, really good start for a haste poison build, right? Good for them. We're going to keep pumping a little bit more experience, kind of expand our board as we continue to search for large items. We'll jump here, see if she has anything to help us out. So this is a free upgrade. So instead of 10 damage, this will now do 20 damage. So you can see here, the upgrade's the outside of the frame. Now, I feel kind of weak, not necessarily super peak. So we're not going to go for this. We're actually going to go for the Rogue Scrapper. And this will also help us to level up, because this is our experience down here, right? So we're level 3, 6 out of 8. So once we defeat him, we get our 2 experience. We jump up to level 4. Ooh, victory, victory.
See that plank? Walk it.
So there's the med kit.
Ah, place to store the rest of the tyrant's gold.
All right. So we've leveled up, right? We're level 4 now. So we can upgrade a bronze tier item or get a skill. Now, I plan on keeping this around. So I'm going to upgrade this crow's nest to gain some additional crit for our rifle. Now, it sells small and large items, so we might have a chance here to
Come
find
on,
it.
then. Let's get this over with.
This we're going to sell. We don't need this. Right.
Profit is profit, according to the GSM manual.
We're going to try to roll here. And we got a cove upgrade, right? So it doesn't do too much. That's perfectly fine. I'm just going to keep shopping, right? You enter, you
Probably
leave,
wanted a large item.
do what you want to do. We are going to get some, you know, stack some additional damage on here. As that's the only way that we can hopefully stay alive, because we do not want to lose here. Now this hastes additional items, right? So it's hasting our junkyard repair bot, which deals 80 regen, right? 80 health every 7 seconds, which kind of complements everything that we've built so far. So let's
We're
see
out
if this
to eat for the
synergizes well
king,
together.
Not to squabble with nobodies. I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
Now this Vanessa is opting to stack a lot of shield, specifically this barrel. Whenever you use a non-weapon item, this gains 15 shield. So they're stacking a ton of shield, and they have the Crusher Claw here, right? Which is equal to your shield, or your highest shield item, I should say. So this is a perfectly fine build. This is currently one of the strongest builds in the game, and I, you know, respect that.
Cannon, no
Yeah.
ball.
Let's continue.
All of this is like a gift from the sea, or something.
Fine with Life Preserver here.
Sea king.
We definitely have a lot of potential.
Probably.
Go silver tier items here. Okay. So as sweet as this rifle has been for us, we have now found a sniper rifle, which actually deals 3 times more damage if it's your only weapon, right? It takes a lot longer to go off. This takes 10 seconds instead of 2, but we can find that balance once again, okay? Just bear with me, guys. I think we can defeat Hydra Dude here. Now, some of these computers are very, very difficult, right? And if you mess up even one of them, you're going to be just like me with 0 victories. So be very careful about who you're fighting against. With this particular sniper rifle build, I believe that we can defeat the Hydro Dude. So, we'll do our best. So we're using a combination of haste versus their slow, right? Because they have a slow ability. But we have lifesteal. So even with that slow, we should still be able to get a few more shots off. Life Preserver. So once you run out of time, it will get defeated.
Too much treasure, not enough chest.
So we'll go on ahead and sell this so that we can collect our loot.
Another empty chest, waiting to be filled.
See what skills are offered. Iron sharpens iron, alright? So we can buff this sniper rifle just by purchasing other weapons. So we'll try to do that.
We made progress today. I'm proud of you.
Size dilutes the brain. Mine is highly concentrated.
So we're looking for small items that are non-weapons, right? Because we want a one-weapon build with supporting elements, right? Something like a lighter.
Buyer's remorse never.
Something
Be
like
remorseless.
a ray.
You're a smart one for your size.
Now, I'm going to clear this out here. Don't want to use that. And we're going to actually go to one of my favorite vendors, which is Curio. Alright.
Well, howdy, hero.
Now, this feather here is going to give us cooldown reduction. So we'll definitely be purchasing that.
Now that's a bargain.
We'll also be
Trash
getting
is
additional
tragedy.
weapon upgrades here.
Reuse
Because every time that we purchase a weapon, this gains value, right? Because of this skill. But we can also sell this and it gains additional value as well, right? So we're trying to buff the damage on the sniper rifle. Okay?
We're gonna need a bigger boat.
Yeah, we are.
The holds can't hold this.
Little glitched out. Let's go back to the main menu here. And we will resume. Sometimes it forgets where your backpack is, which is perfectly fine. All you need to do is exit to the main menu.
Warms my
And start
rusty
again.
circuits to see that find a home. While you're doing your part to clean up the bazaar.
So we will do the cooldown reduction here for our sniper rifle. I think this is okay to buy and sell.
Been sitting there 20 years, waiting for you.
Doors are one with gold, they say.
We do have to put our items back together. And here we go.
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist.
Now this
go
is
ahead,
another Vanessa.
Underestimate me. It makes this more fun.
This should do a lot of damage. There we go. It's gonna be close.
Like my crew says at the bar, another round.
And there we go. So we have our first victory here. Now, we earn chest at 4, 7, and 10. So there's Curio again. Back-to-back Curio
Just close your eyes.
is not
and
too
grab
shabby.
something.
Lago was a world of freedom. We forged our own destinies on open seas.
So it looks like we will continue to have cooldown reduction for the sniper rifle.
Trash is tragedy. Reuse everything.
And we will also upgrade those rocket boots here. Now, when you sell this, reduce your leftmost items cooldown by 3%, right? So it's 9.8. So you want to do 3, 2, 1, okay? So insect wing, feather, clockwork blades. I'll purchase this.
Louis, now that's a bargain.
We'll reset everything. So we want to haste our sniper rifle. Now we're a little low on gold, so I'm fine with taking the middle option here, which is 2 gold, silver loot item, right? Little med kit. Now whenever you sell this, your leftmost heal item gains 10 heal. So instead of 615, it will now be 625. Now we can continue to search for some small items, kind of redefine what we're looking for. We could do gumballs, or we can get just 5 gold. I'm going to choose gumballs. And here, there's 2 different options, right? Get 5 gumballs for 5 gold. Now, every time you sell that, it's a crit. Every time you sell that, it's damage, right? Now we don't have enough for the 4, so we'll do the 3, 2, 1. Now I think we are strong enough to go on ahead and fight the mod squad here. As long as the sniper rifle has enough value, enough damage. Should be a pretty big chunk there. And that's why that cooldown reduction is so very important. Charcoal is a great item if we had any friends. We do have one in the bank, but not too sure if we're ready to use that yet. We'll go on ahead and get rid of the rifle, right? I don't plan on using this again. So that's going to free up some bag space so that we can get some chocolate bars, right? Now these chocolate bars here come in 3 different varieties: bronze, silver, and gold. Kind of want to save some money, so we'll go ahead and do the 5 here. Now these chocolate bars here, whenever you sell, will give 20 max health. And now we'll look for probably free item upgrade here would be fine.
We're part shop, part museum. Once owned by the pirate king. Well, it might have been.
So we've leveled up. We're level 7 now. So we can go on ahead and upgrade again a silver item, or we can search for more skills. Let's do silver item. And now we have, I believe, 3 different options, right? We can upgrade the rocket boots, the sniper rifle, or the crow's nest. I think we should upgrade the sniper rifle.
Now this will inspire the crew.
Now, we'll fight.
We're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with nobodies.
So this Vanessa has the same kind of concept, but we'll have a little bit more damage. Not by much, though. Okay. So we can see this did 1287, and this did 2235, right? So that's why we sold our rifle earlier and picked up the sniper rifle for additional damage on this one weapon build. Now I'm a little bit low on money, so I don't think I can afford really any gold tier items. There's nothing that I can really think of that would benefit what we have going on. So we'll just get a free tool, because we obviously, well, you know, choosing weapon here too would increase our weapon count. Let's try the tools. There it is. This is a power drill. This is when you haste, slow, freeze, burn, poison, charge this for 2 seconds, right? So charge just instantly reduces its cooldown, right? It's also cool because it's a tool and a weapon.
I'm finished with fighting, but I can help you finish a fight. Use it well. Make me proud.
So let's roll, see if we can get a little bit of a cheaper option here, as we are going to be trying, once again, just to buy items just like this, right?
Go make some more stories, then come back and tell me.
Now this one, instead of 2, it costs 4, right? Because it has deadly, right? So it's a little bit shinier. It's got these little kind of Super Saiyan kind of remarks on there. And this has additional crit, right? Which is great, but, you know, we're pretty happy with our sniper rifle.
Enjoy the thrill of battle. Oh, you can.
Okay. I think Lone Shark will be doable here. Let's see what he has to have for us. Your weapons have plus damage equal to your income. That's fantastic. So that kind of circles that back around. We can gain some free regen. Get some max health or sell medium item. Let's try this.
Feeds body and soul.
So we've leveled up again. We're level 8. We don't really have any slows. We don't really have any ammo. So really our only option here is Orlin, which is the gold tier skills, right?
Adira has surpassed me in power, but he can never surpass me in...
When you freeze, your items gain 2 crit. Not going to help us. None of these are really going to help us, right? So, let's roll. This is going to cost us 6 gold. We only have 11 in the bank. If you have exactly 1 weapon, it has +5 ammo. This doesn't really have ammo, right? Because it's a sniper rifle. It doesn't need ammo. It just needs time to reload. But it's not aquatic, right? So we don't want to do that. First 5 times you crit, charge 1 item.
You learn skills quickly, but it takes patience to master them.
I think we will go for skill upgrade here. Get a little bit more crit. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and fight.
You should know, I'm a bit of a
Another
legend
Vanessa
on
here.
the Lago.
Nice ship. So this has lifesteal, poison, and 4 multicast. So we're taking a lot of damage. And we will most likely lose. Ooh. Man, that was close. Now the reason we won that fight was because Life Preserver. First time you would die each fight, you would actually heal for 12.25, right? So that gave us a little bit more of a boost. As you can tell, you know, they did almost 2,000 damage to us, even though we only have 1,800 health. But just out healing and out scaling and trying to find balance is the main portion, right, of this game. It's very hard to kind of squeeze out exactly what your opponent's doing, but that's how it works. Now we can go ahead and get some more gumballs here. Haste slow and cooldown items, though, is very, very good for one of these kind of weapon builds, as we do have a chance to get some cooldown reduction for the sniper rifle. So, let's see what we get here. So, perfect. So we found a silencer, which has a cooldown reduction, as well as a captain's wheel, which does provide haste. To adjacent items. Now I think we will pick that up, as that will kind of complete some of our build that we've been working on, right? So now, the sniper rifle, if I put this silencer, right, the weapon to the left of this has plus damage. If you have exactly 1 weapon, reduce its cooldown by 20%. 20%, right? So this went from a 9.2 to 7.4. That's why these kinds of upgrades, you can get this tech item, right, will greatly benefit the future of the game, right? Now we have this captain's wheel, which is kind of the same thing that this rocket boots was doing for us, right? But it has a lower cooldown and kind of a just more of efficient, I guess you would call it, you know, yeah, it's a better upgrade, right? Oh, okay. But whenever you sell this, you can give your leftmost haste item +2 haste, right? So this went from haste 1 item for haste your adjacent items for 1 second to haste adjacent items for 3 seconds, right? So we've been kind of keeping those boots in the background just to make sure that everyone is accounted for. Yeah. Okay. All right. Viper Tyrant, Thug, Treasure Turtle. Do like Thug here, as he does have a skill, which is one of the best skills in the game, which is right here. It's called Bonk, which makes your enemy cooldowns are increased by 1 second. And we talk about how important that cooldown reduction is.
No, I'm sorry, okay?
We did not get it, but we did get an item that will continue to buff our sniper. Crow's Nest upgrade. Okay. So now our weapons do 60 crit, right? So this is now up to 63% chance to crit, which is double damage, guys.
You have great potential. Let me train.
First time your enemy falls below half health, charge your items for 2 seconds.
I do not teach violence. I teach mastery over it.
Now we're running a little low on coin, so we'll work the docks, get a tool.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
This is a pig, which is one of the other characters that you can choose from currently. He's got an obsidian axolotl, which is also a lifesteal. But our hasted super sniper rifle will have plenty of damage to take him down. So, we're at 4 victories. Let's continue. See if we can go to a hero merchant. See what we can find from, let's say, Dooley. Okay. Perfect. All right. Go Burninator bot. Yeah, so if you're new here, I will try to make a video every single day. Just one free video. Okay. Now we're level 10, alright? So we get to enchant an item. So we can do slow effects, crit effects, or cannot be frozen, slowed, or destroyed. We're gonna choose this. Because, see how it's all shiny and glowy and stuff now? Means that it's radiant. So it cannot be frozen, slowed, or destroyed, right? So this will always, hopefully, go off in our favor. We'll go Monster Ranch here. Again, cooldown reduction, very important. So whenever you sell this, 6%, right? We're getting there, guys. This is fun. Doesn't really have anything to do with our particular build, though. But we'll keep it around. Skill upgrades. Okay.
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist.
Let's see how this one turns out. So we can understand the importance of Life Preserver, as those heal effects really kind of set us up for success in this particular one, right? So this is a lot of damage here, right? This is a multicast items, poison, a lot of things going on there. Do small items, see what we can find.
The finer the meal.
Nothing too exciting. I am willing to spend 2 gold here to do a free reroll.
Ugh,
Nothing good.
window shoppers.
Nothing wrong with that. Go BlizzCon. And we're just going to stack some experience, right? We don't have poison. We don't have ammo. So we'll do a Vanessa skill.
Retiring will keep the tent seized. And may his bones
This
sink
is
to the bottom.
not good for our build. This is not good for our build. It's not good for our build either. So we're going to spend 8 gold to try to reroll. When you freeze, reload. That doesn't help. First time you crit, freeze an item. There we go.
No, get out of here before someone sees you.
Now, when you see these borders, right? These red borders, it shows.
Must be a hole in my coin purse.
Alrighty. Let's see if we can defeat a Death Knight. Now these items are unique to this. So now, if we wanted to, right, I'm just going to show you what it looks like. Instead of having a sniper rifle, we could play a scythe, right? And that's a deal damage equal to a third of your enemy's max health. So this would be basically an ever-changing value, right? So is a third of the damage, you know, better than 1,000? It's hard to say, you know? But this one we've been working so hard to keep that cooldown reduction on. We'll keep it the way it is for now. Now when you buy this, you'll get a non-Vanessa item. So we want to actually make sure that we have enough room in our backpack. Okay? So we'll sell the scythe. It's a lot of gold. And now we have a bushel. Awesome. We'll go gold tier items here. Adjacent items have 25 crit. Is that better than haste? It might be. So, item upgrades here. We'll go ahead and sell the things that we don't want to be upgraded, right?
You say old. I say thoroughly tested.
Now, we have the Diamond Crow's Nest, which is the maximum upgrade that you can get for this, right? So this has, your weapons have 80 crit. So this now has 85 crit. This doesn't do anything, right?
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago. Go ahead, underestimate me.
Okay.
It makes this more fun.
Now this Vanessa is pumping multiple items to help with this turbo trebuchet.
You've got talent. You should put it toward nobler use.
So you can see how powerful some of these weapons are, right? As we only have this much health. So we'll go back to the gumballs. Look at that. 4 greens and a blue.
Come with no weapons, leave with big bargains.
Now, if you picked up something like a fishing rod, right? These are always kind of fun to have in the background as at the start of each day, you get a free small aquatic item, right? So this is an econ item here. So fishing rods, shovels, very good for Vanessa.
You're not ready to accept the light. And that's okay.
Lord of the Waste.
Yes, I will dance with you.
Now this is, once again, a computer, right? Always has the same items.
Your strength is beautiful.
So we'll see what loot we get from him. Buy our gold. So we get free upgrade item. We're actually going to do it on the silencer here.
Ooh, the keener the blade, the quicker the fight.
Because we went from 20% cooldown to a 25% cooldown reduction, right? So now our sniper is going off 6.6 seconds. I think just stacking some experience here is perfectly fine. Now weapon skills, very good here, but we do have plenty of gold to go on ahead and try out the diamonds here.
Test your abilities and to improve them immeasurably.
I think reel him in is fine.
All I can. Until tomorrow, that is.
Monster Ranch. Cooldown reduction. So this is, you know, you got to pay attention here, folks, okay? So an insect wing is reduce your leftmost item cooldown, right? But the feather is reduce your item's cooldown by 6%, right? So this would only be for one item. This is for all of your items, right? So we'll do that. Now we're getting pretty good where we can actually get this spyglass in play. So we're now up to 112 crit on our sniper rifle.
We're out to dethrone a king, not
And
to
we'll see how this
squabble
goes.
with nobodies.
It's a lot of poison. Now we will not be able to outscale, right, the amount of poison from this toxic pufferfish. So we've lost a bunch of, we lost 10 prestige, right? We were at 14 out of 20, and now we're at 4 out of 20. So that means that we cannot lose against another real player again. Pretty much it, yeah. I think Hasted Silencer is pretty strong here. When you use a weapon to the left, haste it for 2 seconds. So whenever you use it, it's going to be getting exponentially faster. Your items have double value. Doesn't really help us, but take it. Now we do have enough experience here with this particular build to fight the octopus. Awesome.
Waste of gunpowder.
Tiny cutlass. I think gold tier item is fine here. Wanted poster. Very, very good. So whenever you win a fight, you gain 2 experience. If you have it on your board, right, instead of in your backpack, it gets 3 experience. So we'll leave it in our backpack for now, and continue to level up.
His order.
So we'll go weapons here.
Good fights lately?
And what we're going to do is we're actually going to buy
When you carry
and
my
sell
weapon,
all of these.
I fight alongside you. Lufo teaches stillness. I prefer action. Use it well. Make me proud.
Perfect. So now
Enjoy the thrill of battle. Okay.
we have a diamond radiant sniper rifle with lifesteal that does 10 times more damage if it's your only weapon, right? So that's a lot of damage, guys.
You look like a hardy one. Need some work?
Now we do have quite a lot of gold, so we're just going to kind of search here for a little bit, see if there's anything that kind of sparks our interest. Something like this is pretty dang good. You know, we'll keep rolling a little bit, but, you know, I would have definitely taken that item. Not quite yet. We'll give it a few more, but I don't think we're going to find really anything that's going to be sparking our interest. Wand is really good, guys. This item's really rare to find. But, you know, that's for another video. Freeze 3 items for 1 second, right? That's really good. We'll give it a few more. It's getting a little pricey, but there we have it. Rocket boots. Golden rocket boots. So you see what we're going to do here, right?
Magnificent find.
We're going to upgrade. Silencer. And then we're going to sell these rocket boots. And this usually does 2 haste, but it will now do 5 haste. So once this fires, it will haste itself for 5 seconds, right? So it will be back to back, right? So we're greatly reducing the cooldown reduction on a sniper rifle. Here we go.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
So our items got destroyed here because the dinosaur, which actually eats your items. So we're at 7 wins. So we're at 2 chests. Oh, Aerodome. I think weapons is fine here. But we'll roll it a little bit, see what we can find. Can try that. See if we can upgrade our life preserver.
I have so much new stuff to show you.
We'll roll 1 time. We don't really have an aquatic build, so we'll leave.
You don't want the whirly thing? Or the clanger?
Chocolate bars. Now we're pretty much done with Captain's Wheel, right? So we're going to sell that, which is going to free up enough slots for us to get our chocolate bars. Okay. So we have a pretty good amount of health. Got a pretty good radiant sniper going. So we're going to try one of the hardest NPCs in the game, this Awakened District.
Was that even a battle? Maybe a skirmish?
I won't fight that boy, but I'll teach you how. Gotta admit, you got a Corsair spirit.
So we will go medium items here, as we are going to be looking for upgrades for these. Temporary boost is also pretty good, as I am kind of considering that the next fight that we have is going to be pretty important, right? So, you know, I'm fine with the temporary boost. Just kind of get a little bit of extra health, right? We'll do gumballs again. Now you may be wondering, cows are cool. Why do you have this cove? Whenever you sell an item, this gains value, right? So everything that we've sold so far since we purchased the cove has been stacked here, right? So it's a little emergency piggy bank.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
So this is dueling with lots of skills. But no match for our Radiant sniper rifle. Okay. Not too shabby. Now we're kind of towards the end of the run here. So just stacking health, getting gumballs, really go a long way.
Sale, no sale. I want what's right for you.
When you crit, haste one item, right? Adjacent items have 15 crit. This is adjacent items have 25 crit, right? Power creep. Okay. We have a little extra gold, so we'll see what that does.
But people thought it was weird.
For each adjacent vehicle, this has multicast. It's a slow haste. It's a siren, right?
Oh, delivery's free. I like the exercise.
Okay. Void Colossus. Property Baron. Boss. Well, let's try it. Fantastic. If this went off, it would have destroyed me.
As spineless as a jellyfish.
Okay. So we do have an option to continue to enchant items. So poison, crit, or burn. Let's go ahead and do crit here. And we're going to take our crow's nest. And how it used to do 80 crit. Now does just double, right? Your weapons have double crit. So, yep, it's very, very good. Sell some skills here.
Are you prepared?
Now, this double down is going to ensure that we kind of finish the run. It's 40 gold, so we will take this time now to sell our cove.
My skills are not weapons. A blade can prune a guard.
Now, to really ensure that we will be safe, we can actually relax and gain 1900 shield. Now, it's just a temporary boost, just to make sure
Go ahead.
that we have enough firepower,
It
right,
makes this
to
more
defeat
fun.
Groovy Pants.
Have you noticed I'm huge?
Come on.
Next
There you
time
go.
I'll show you what I
So if this went off, this would have been 8,000 damage, so it would have basically one-shot us. Lots of healing, but not quite enough. We can do haste charge skills.
Speed doesn't come from muscles. It comes from beyond the body.
We'll roll here.
A mile is just a measurement, and all measurements are imaginary.
Okay. We'll continue to close it out with a little bit of gumballs. Okay. Now we can look at some enchanted items, get some chocolate bars, or get some poison. We don't have any poison, so that's not really going to help us.
Greetings, mortal.
See what enchanted items they have, though.
What can I get you?
There you go. Pretty neat. And there we go. Radiant Life Preserver. So this one now has the enchant Radiant, which means that it cannot be frozen, slowed, or destroyed.
Use this wisely, mortal.
So that's a really good
because
diamond.
It was expensive.
Void Golem. Oops. There went our crow's nest. But luckily, this cannot be destroyed because it's radiant.
It's over already. We barely got
Now,
off
at the
last
start of each fight, destroy an item on each player's board. No, thank you. Okay. Get a little bit more damage. Okay. Now we don't really need experience, as it's going to take us a while to get past that. 3 small items from the Bazaar, or we could just get a free diamond item. When you sell this, upgrade your leftmost item. So we'll do that.
Haha. Now this will inspire the crew.
And choices. Let's see.
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist.
All right. Very good run that person had. What? Can't win them all.
Ha! We could use you in the fight on Pelago.
All right, guys. So that is how you play Bazaar. My name is Calzer Cool. You can find my social information down below. I'm gonna try to do this on Twitch every night. At least one free run. I will be uploading this to YouTube as well, as I feel like it does have a not only kind of a I don't know, it just is gonna feel good to do, you know. So I'm just gonna continue to to do that, I think. But thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Hope everyone has a beautiful rest of their Tuesday evening out here. And thanks again. I guess I'll see you guys next time. Oh, well, I guess we can open our loot. Three chests. It's a pigskin. And golf clubs. All right, everybody. Thanks again for tuning in. I will see everyone tomorrow. Yay. Have a good night. Thanks. Bye.